Hi, my name is Honeybee, and I want to thank you for stopping by my channel. My channel is for, scapegoated children, black sheep, people who have been abused by narcissistic relationships, possibly family members, and it just goes on and on. It's also a spiritual channel. And moving forward, the title of my channel is I didn't know that I was paying the price of a narcissistic relationship, and also here to learn from it all at the same time. I didn't know. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I didn't know. I didn't know that the pain and anguish what I was going through was also something that was sent from God Almighty to teach me a lesson. I didn't know. All I knew was that I had been in familiar relationships like this last narcissist. I knew until I knew what the narcissist word was that this narcissist was painting the same picture, having a different face as the other relationships that I had. But it was this last narcissist that brought me to the word narcissist. So I didn't know all the previous relationships they were narcissists. So I didn't know that I was dealing with a narcissist, and I didn't know that at the same time I was dealing with a narcissist, that the Lord God was making an example out of all of this, teaching me what I needed to know out of all this. I didn't know. All I knew was because I loved the other narcissists in my life, and like I said, until I knew the word narcissist, I thought they was just relationships that I had that had different faces, but the same circumstances. I didn't know I was dealing with narcissists over and over again. Narcissists. But this last narcissist, and I'm supposing that it always takes one. He blew my mind. He made me feel like I never felt before in my life. Like he did things for me that the other narcissist didn't. Which lets me know people, chosen ones, empaths, know that they're going to get greater. They're going to be more deeper people. Empaths, chosen ones, they're going to be more deeper. They're going to be more affectionate. They're going to be more convincing. They're going to really, really make you believe that they really, really love you. And they don't. They are there to steal your crown, steal your shine, take all away from you that you built from all the other narcissists that you had in your life. Listen, it wasn't even about sex or my last narcissist. It wasn't. Because I had gotten to a point in my life where it was like, I already had felt already, because I was changing. The Most High was making me understand the queen that I am, the beautiful person that I am, that it's not about sex. And if a man wants to have sex with you and it's not about marriage, then dismiss it. Like, it's not even that deep. Because when it gets deep is when they put that ring on your finger and you like, at that moment, you're like, okay, is it a yes or a no? That's how deep it is. But I was already growing. I was already learning what I wanted for myself. So there were issues about the sexual part or whatever, which I'm not going to go into. But the point is this, it didn't matter to me because all the other narcissists was already teaching me. I didn't even know about the family members that were narcissists or narcissistic parents. It was this last narcissist that brought me on board about all the narcissists, that were in my life. Like, so to not have a sexual relationship was like the biggest accomplishment of my life, because most, when we growing up and stuff like that, and we having relationships, what does it entail? Sex. Like, I'm gonna call it out until we get to a state where we like, oh no, there's no more sex, that you want to get married. There's sexual relationships. Okay? And it's not what God intended for us to have relationship after relationship, but there are relationships that we have and they entail sex. So when you get to a point where you're like, okay, sex was always in it, but then you don't even care about the sex. And you're in a narcissistic relationship and you see that they're like really using sex and affection as that one thing to control you. Like, okay, because if you really look at it, people, you really beat that part, because you may have stayed with this narcissist knowing that there was no sex or no affection, but that's because you had grew from the other relationships, because you had got into a point where so you was like, it's not about sex anymore. You were growing. You were learning. You were becoming a bigger version of yourself, a better version of yourself, and you didn't even know it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. You didn't know. You didn't know that this narcissistic relationship was about you. Understand that they're narcissists, and also understand that the Lord, the Most High, was molding you and changing you and making you to be something far more greater. You didn't know, because to you it was just another relationship, number one, and number two, wasn't even really putting on a narcissist relationship, because you was over the last relationship that you was in, but you was giving this person another chance to say, okay, I might have certain tendencies, but they're different. In my case, believe me, he was amazing. He was amazing, people. Even though I was overcoming all the other narcissist relationships that I was in, and I possibly thought maybe that I healed, but when he came along, I just saw that he was amazing. And hear me out, people. Don't go astray. I still think that he was amazing, because he was amazing. Because he was different than the others. He did more than the others. He was off the chain in terms of things that I never experienced. Things like I never had a man do. He did. But I'm not, before I was like literally like really, really feeling like there were moments, people, that I didn't even just want to have another relationship ever again. I'm going to just call it out. I didn't. There were moments that I felt like I didn't even want to go on. But it was the love of me. Once I started self-love, that I understood that I had to fight for me. And damn him, the fact that the shit that I endured with him, that was far more greater than anyone else that may have come into my life, but the pain was far more greater too, people. The pain was far more greater. And now, people, I'm not even upset about it. I'm so grateful in my life right now. You have to practice being grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm not even angry at him, because guess what? I'm grateful that narcissistic relationship happened, because I wouldn't love me the way that I love me. I wouldn't still have hope and love the way that I have hope and love. I wouldn't still be willing to reach out and help my chosen family. The ones that have been through the pit, the ones that oh God, it was so tragic when the relationship ended that you felt like you was going to literally die. I was there. I was there. Like, I literally thought I was going to die without this narcissist because, like I said, he did things that others didn't do. And when you're wounded already and you have someone come into your life that shows you better, shows you more greatness, shows you more love of what you think it is to be, because you find out later that it wasn't, you literally feel like you have healed. You literally feel like you have overcame the past pain. So this is why it is so detrimental and painful when it happens with this last narcissist that you had in your life, because you think that you overcame the old narcissist and that this person was the one for you. So you didn't know that at the same time that you were being broken down about that narcissist and the pain of that narcissist, that at the same time, God was teaching you lessons. God was teaching you lessons at the same time, chosen family and paths. Black sheeps of the family, because what I'm finding and watching the videos that most of us are black sheeps of our family. There's a whole system that you have to get through. Like, I don't know where you are in your healing journey, but you're going to realize that you became the black sheep of your family because you are far more greater than most people that were in your family. It's a lot of generational curses, things going on. It's a whole lot of systematic things that have been happening in the family units that's been going on from years and years and years, and it has nothing to do with you, but at the same time, it has everything to do with you. You are the one that awakened. You are the one that saw that things were different, and they always was. But this narcissist brought you back to understanding that the pain and anguish that you went through, okay. But on top of the pain and anguish, God was also stepping in your life. So you had two double bubbles that was happening. You didn't even know it was double bubbles that was happening. So now I say to you, chosen ones, empaths, black sheeps, scapegoat children, truth-telling children, you have a duty to save you. Yeah? If you don't save you, who else will? Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Like, I'm on it and I'm off. But I'm going to tell you, once I got out of that narcissist relationship, this last one, and I felt like I wasn't even going to make it. I'm telling you, my past videos will tell you, it was like God said, you know what, now you're up. Because I have to reach out and save my chosen family. I have to reach out and save my tribe. The light workers. We're angels. We're different on this planet. We always was. Some of us are star seeds. And once you start to investigate and learn, which is why I say you have to learn. You have to investigate. You have to go through your own journey to find out who you are. You have to. I promise you it's going to lead you back to where we are now, because some of us, we find out we're light workers. We're earth angels. We're star seeds. You have always been a light of life. Whether it was as a child, throughout school, high school, jobs, you were always different. You was always set apart, and embrace being set apart. Embrace it, because you are different. You are what God set apart from this world for a reason. He had to do that for you to be used. You are here to be used. to do something far more greater than what you ever thought. You have a purpose. You have a purpose, and a lot of us have been, oh God, from family. A lot of family members don't support you. They don't. Don't you find it odd that a lot of us are going through the same issues where even our family members don't support it? Because you know why? They know that we are for greatness. They know that we are generational curse breakers. It goes deeper than what this narcissist did to you in your life. My name is Honey B. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It's only going to take a second. Of course, that's if you choose to. But know this. You are far more greater than what you ever thought that you were. And you know what? Those narcissists knew it. They knew it all along, people. What's so sad about it is that we did not know it. We didn't know that when a narcissist discarded us and we went off on our merry little way and we was going through all the pain. We didn't know that God had a purpose on the side too. It was two things happening, or maybe three. A whole lot of things was happening at that moment. Once you discovered you was in a narcissistic relationship, then you start understanding that a lot of your family members was narcissists. You start understanding that your parent perhaps was a narcissist. And they literally tried to destroy you. Whether it was a mother as a narcissist, you are now an adult daughter of a narcissist mother. Whether it was a father, you are now an adult daughter of a narcissist father. It could have been grandparents. It could have been whoever. But the point is this, you have awakened and then you know that so much more was happening along the way that you had no knowledge of. So I'm telling you this, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you choose to, it'll only take a second. Know this. You have a duty to move forward. You have a duty to learn. You have a duty to heal. You gotta heal from it, people. I'm in my healing state. I want you guys, like I said, I was in the pit. Yeah, I was in the pit. God let me out. It's almost like Jonah in the well. Now I'm somewhere else now that I'm like still where God has me in solitude, because it's a must. You have to be in solitude because you have a lesson to learn. It's been going on too long. And be grateful, people, that God got you in this pit of solitude because you had to learn your lessons. You had to understand that people aren't so kind like we thought. People aren't empathetic like we are. People don't feel the way that we do. You know why we're singled out and set apart? Because we are different beings on this planet. If you're an empath, you're different. Let's just call it out. You're different. You are not like most people on this planet. And you had to learn. God tried to tell you when you was in that narcissistic relationship. You were saying all kind of signs, but your heart, my heart. I stayed. I kept trying. I kept trying to heal it, make it better. And you know what it was doing? Killing me. So now, people, you was in a narcissist relationship. You was going through changes, but you didn't know it was two parts to it. God was on the other side too, trying to do things in your life to try to heal it. So here you are. My name is Honey B. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. As I stated, I can't make you hit the like button, but I'm hoping that you do, because ever since I pretty much, he brought me out the fire. If you look back at a lot of my videos, I felt like I wasn't prepared to do videos, but all I knew was I had to speak. And that's what I've been doing, is speaking. And that's what I intend to do, is speak, because I have to. I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the truths. only thing I can speak is on from example of me and listen to other people doing their videos. That's the only examples that I have. And I'm going to continue to speak. But know this. You have a duty to save you. You have a duty to acknowledge the fact that when you went through the narcissist abuse with different relationships and this and that, whatever, and what happened, and yes, different faces, same circumstances, you didn't know that God was doing something on the other side, and God was doing something on the other side, and God still is doing something on the other side. God is trying to build you up, to change your way of thinking, because you have to understand, and it was hard for me. I thought everybody was like me. I always loved dark people. I always forgave people. They could have did the worst shit to me. For real. Like, yo. I hate to say yo, but I'm gonna say it. They literally did the worst things to me, and I still was down and tried to look out. God had to shake me and say, like, yo, I can't use you until you understand that everybody's not like you. So, people, anybody who's out there listening to my channel, understand this. God made it rough for me. I even dipped back not too long ago. Can you believe it? I mean, I was like 5 months clean, and I just didn't want to understand that it wasn't me. But when I had to wrestle with myself and say, don't do it, don't call, don't say nothing, you did what you supposed to have did, because they brutalize us. They make us really feel like we're nothing. Like, you literally feel like you have no control over your life, because you know why you didn't. But now it's time to saddle up, god damn it. Saddle up, don't call, don't talk, silent treatment, move on, don't look back. Praise God, talk to God, build you up. Because if you don't, who will? Who came to save you? And if you was lucky, you had people that came to save you. If you was lucky. Because most of us that have awakened, we find that we are all alone in solitude, living a life by ourselves. Because the people that we had around us, they refuse to listen to us. They refuse to give us the props that we deserve. It's never going to happen. You may have to understand that there's a period of your life that you're going to walk this journey alone. You're going to have to walk this journey all by. I'm holding back my tears because I didn't want to accept it. But I understand, because the Almighty Father God, the Most High, has showed me that I may literally have to walk this life by myself, at least for now. Until that person that is waiting for you. People that constantly keep giving you pain and anguish. You keep going through the same things over and over. They are there. They are Decepticons. They are there to stop you from your growth. They are there to not see you move to the next level of your life. As much as I have friends that I really, really love, but I have to understand, they might say they supportive of you, but they're not, because they don't stop. They don't stop, people. And they're not going to stop, because there's a fear of the fact that you may move on without them. And you have to come to a point in your life where you have to understand, if it's you being alone, you have to be alone. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. You have to understand that you have to walk this life alone, but you're not alone. Because you got God, the Most High, with you. And I happen to believe, people, wholeheartedly, that God has awakened all of us at this point in our lives. We are going to find our tribes. If we just keep following suit on our purpose, we are all going to connect to our tribes. But those people that continuously cause pain, cause confusion, cause strife, and they act like they're for you and they're not. You gotta cut them loose. You gotta. If you don't, you're missing blessings. You're missing blessings because you're holding on to people that you love and you think that shit is going to change. It's not. It's not. They are there to destroy and stop you from going to your next level in your life. I'm going to end my video. Understand why the narcissist was doing his thing. God was doing his thing too. You didn't know it, but now you do. So people, hold your head up. Cut those demons off. Those people who keep saying that they on your team and they not. You know how you know they're not on your team? Because they keep causing chaos, stress, and strife in your life. Over and over again. You know those ones, people. Please don't act like you know what I'm talking about. Those ones you keep holding on because you love. You gotta let them go. You are missing so many blessings. I have missed so many blessings by holding on, knowing God is telling me you gotta let them go. You're not going to get the blessings because God is going to take you on a whole new level. You may be the first millionaire in your family or billionaire. And if you take these people with you that consistently keep trying to keep you down, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. And I accept it now. I am so done with it. I accept it because I know I need people on my team that are going to listen to me, honor me, love me, and more importantly, be on the same team that I am on. Not constantly saying, did you hear what I said out of my mouth? How many of you out there is like constantly talking to people saying, yo, did you hear what I said out of my mouth? And you know what? They don't, because they don't care. Because their job is to destroy you and stop you from going. They know you meant for greatness. They know that you're going to be great. But the biggest fear is that you will leave them behind. So they're not going to stop. They're going to string you along, help you here and there, say this and that, and you're not going to grow and be the most prosperous person in being that you could possibly be because God said you are meant for greatness, and so shall it be. But as long as you have those ones around you that God know you can't trust, you can't trust their words. You can't trust their actions. You're not going to get your blessings. You got to cut them off. So my name is Honey Bee. I'm in 27 minutes in my video. It is time now. There used to be a time growing up where I thought like older people, okay, you say that they would die. People are dying young. There is no time to decide. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you feel that you want to, there is no time. People are dying young. People are dying old. There is no time on death. It is time now. Shut it down, people. Shut those people out that don't deserve to be there. Focus on your purpose. Because once you start to really look at it, you're going to understand what your purpose is. And whatever that purpose is that you have, nobody was designed to do it but you. I thank you for stopping by my page. My name is Honey Bee. I thank all of you that listened to me this evening. But understand this. Now is the time. Not yesterday, obviously, because you didn't do it. Today, you still have a chance. Tomorrow, not here yet, and it's not here yet. And you have a chance now to do it then. But you got to stop it. In a narcissist relationship, whether it's family members or a past relationship, there is something that God has for you to do, and only you. You were chosen. if they say the narcissist, some people say narcissists were born as narcissists. Okay, maybe it was hereditary. If that's the case, couldn't it be possible that you were chosen too from birth? That this is your destiny? Well, let's do it. God bless you all. Hold your head up, stand tall, but figure this shit out because it depends on your life. God bless you. Until my next video. I'm sorry, my name is Honeybee. God bless you all and take care.